One of the biggest challenges for any coach or athlete is getting an idea of how much training load or how much training in general is enough to achieve peak performance, but not too much to obviously increase the risk of injury. So using GPS technology gives us the chance to actually monitor training loads to some degree and then make some good decisions about whether we need to do more or whether we need to do less. And what we want to do today is give you guys a little bit of an insight into how you can use SBT and our game tracker platform to then take your analysis to another level over an extended period of time and start to get an idea of what you've done the last few training weeks compared to this training week, so you can make decisions about what you need to do next week and going into that week to make sure that one, you're at peak performance, and two, you're not going to increase the risk of injury. So I want to show you some of those little tricks and tips right now. So we're on the game tracker platform here. So I'm just going to select my athlete that I'd like to work with. So here is some data that's been uploaded over a given time. So we'll just select this particular event as an example. So what we can do is we can come down and we can look at how the total distance has been split over 6 zones. So my KPIs for managing an athlete are going to be based on how much running they do in the 4, 5 and 6, which is obviously the most fatiguing running zones. So what I want to do is look at this particular event reflective of how much they've done here. So as you can see, this particular athlete's done about 1,400 meters total in zones 4 to 6. So I would take that information, 1,400 meters of high speed running, so 4 to 6. I'm going to take that 1,400 meters and I'm going to pop it into an Excel template. So imagine all this information was gone. That particular information that I just picked up from Game Tracker represents this one cell here. For example, on the Tuesday night, that athlete did a total of 1,400 meters, for example, of high speed running. Then I'd repeat that process on the Thursday, repeat it on the game if there was a game that week, and I end up with a total high speed running distance for that particular week. So what the science suggests is if we compare a rolling average, which is this number here, basically an average of 3 weeks of total running, to what we've done in a given week, it gives us a ratio. So basically what you've done the last 3 weeks compared to what you've done this week. And as you can see here, an average of 3,600 meters to 5,100 meters in this week gives us this huge acute to chronic training load, which says, hey, you might be doing a little bit too much because it's almost 40% higher than what you've been doing on average the last 3 weeks. So it's a little bit complex, but it's quite a simple system, and it allows you to compare sessions, compare week to week, and then compare your average to what you've done in a given week to get an idea of if you're doing enough or if you're doing too much. So as you can see, you can actually do some quite complex analysis, but in a really easy, simple way. So it's not dissimilar to what the top elite level clubs are using GPS for, and it's something that you can go ahead and implement with your team or with yourself at home and in your own time. So go ahead and give it a shot and let us know what you think.